Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay nga YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglebak-lebak na ito with evidence na ako. Meron akong nakalkal na video mga kabibig pa. Na tila ito yung sagot sa mga taong nagsasabi na dapat itong si Duterte ay dapat kasuhan sa AGK. Diba mga kabibig? Tapos yung mga taong nagsabi na dapat mahimasok na ang ICC. Kahit sinabi ni Bongbong Marcos na ayaw yung papasukin ng ICC, na hindi na babalik sa ICC ang Pilipinas, hanggang ngayon, pinipilit pa rin ng mga loyalistang, ewan ko kung nasaan ba ang mga brain cells nila, na dapat daw makapasok ang ICC para makulong si Duterte. At ito ang napansin ng maraming DDS. Kung papasok ang ICC, baka si Bongbong Marcos ang unang paimbestigahan. Oy, pwede naman mga kabibig, di ba? Kasi ilang taon na lang ang kulang ni Bongbong Marcos, 3 taon na lang. So once, kung for example, may jurisdiction ng ICC, pwede na kung uupo si BP Sara na presidente after Marcos, pwedeng gamitin ni BP Sara kung for example lang papasokin ni Bongbong Marcos, babalik tayo sa ICC. So pwede na paimbestigahan din si Bongbong Marcos after na kanyang termino. So parang na-analyze na ni Bongbong Marcos na pwedeng mangyari ito. So kailangan na huwag na lang papasukin ng ICC. Bahala na ang Quadcom. Pero itong si Barbers, na alala nyo, suportado pala yung war on drugs noon. Meron pa nga siyang speech noon na talagang puring-puring niya sa Pangulong Duterte na pinakamagaling at magandang legasiya ang war on drugs. Pero ano ngayon, bumaliktad na. So mga kabibig, panoorin nyo ang video ito and I'm sure maala-alan nyo kung gaano kagaling si Pangulong Duterte. Kung gaano niya sinupalpal. Dapat sana ang Quadcom manoorin nyo para masupalpal. Balikan nyo ba ang video ito para maala-ala nyo kung ano ang ginawa ni Pangulong Duterte. At itong video na to ang sasagot sa mga katanungan nyo na matagal na yung sinagot ni Pang Duterte, baka nalimutan nyo. I-refresh natin ba? Refresher ito panoorin nyo, baka sabihin nyo ng luma ang video to para refresher sa mga utak nyong kinakalawang na. Panoorin nyo mga video mga kabibig.
Itong si prosecutor nandito, pakita mo sa kanya yan. The mayor of Davao City says, or the former mayor of Davao says, you better read. Or you are so worried about the lives of the criminals, then take a look at the miserable agony of my country. These guys are going there because they have no money to send them to school. And your clients, the drug syndicates, up to now they're throwing so many barrels of plastic every day out just across the international water. They are still contaminating. And you are worried of the criminals. But you are not worried of... I hope you come. And I hope that we can be together in a room. I would ask for that rare privilege of talking to you. Tayo lang na, the two of us in a room. With no... I welcome you. And if you want to find me guilty, go ahead. So be it. Find a country where they kill people with the firing squad. And I am ready. If you hail me into a rigmarole of trial and trial, no need. Go ahead and proceed in your investigation. Find me guilty, of course. Can do that. I do not want imprisonment. I said, I beg of you to find a country where they execute. By the way, what is EKJ? We are not clear on that definition. What is extrajudicial killing? May I lecture on you? There is a Philippine Constitution. It provides for remedies for the state to seek a redress of grievance from criminals. Used to be that we were adopting the policy of death penalty. Nawala na yan. Okay. Criminal laws says that you cannot escape liability by just pretending to be ignorant. So, in order not to be ignorant, we have to publish our penal laws, especially with punitive sanctions. One of the fundamental requirement in a decent and a humane society, a democracy, is that you must know the law that you are violating. Now, you decide a case in the international court like a common law. You come up with new theories about crimes, making a crime for an act or a deed. But these laws must be published in the official gazette to be really effective laws. Now the treaty says that we signed the treaty, we delivered the documents in Rome, sabi ninyo, but those laws were submitted to you, but were not published yung mga definition of what are the crimes that you can take cognizance of. One of the fundamentals is really that you have to publish it in the official gazette, which this government did not, or not my government. I did not sign it. Now the treaty says that the treaty shall form part of the laws of the land. So itong mga extrajudicial killing, there is no international international penal code. Kung ano lang makita ninyo, you define it in the way that you are reared in a country where you belong. Parang common law, ito, ganito, kasi ginawa nilang crime. And your individual thinking says that it is a crime. Okay, killing. But what is extrajudicial killing? If you could accuse me of what is an extrajudicial killing, there is no fucking provision of extrajudicial killing. It is not defined anywhere. So how can you now accuse me of a crime when the law says the treaties that we enter into forms are part of the law of our land? Okay, our land says, the Philippine Land Republic says, that before a penal statute or a punitive act can be a basis for prosecution, you have to publish it. Was there any publication? None. What is in the revised penal code? There is no extrajudicial killing. Then, our principles of territoriality is that the crime must only be prosecuted in the place or the country where the crime was committed. But you go into this treaty thing, which America never did. You know why? Because had America signed it, the President Bush, the son, would have gone to prison. Imagining invading a country, raising the excuse of weapons of mass destruction. only to find out or to say later on there was none and we committed a mistake. Karaming massacre dyan ngayon. In all parts of Asia, there is ako po yung gusto ninyong tirahin.
So yun na nga mga kabibig, old videos pero may laman ang videong iyon. Yan ang, kung ako yan ang sagot ni Pangulong Duterte sa Quadcom Committee. At sana ang Quadcom Committee ba, alam mo naman na mga magagaling nasa Quadcom Committee. Alam niyo naman mga lawyer ba sila? Di sana kung wala na kayong masyadong makuha na mga resource person, itigil nyo na yan. Kasi wala talagang nakita naming magandang patutunguhan ba? Na sana ang pinaghisgutan nyo dyan, pinag-isip-isipan, pinagtabi-tabian nyo dyan, yung paano bumaba ng presyo ng bigas. Kasi, may mabasa akong news na tataas na naman ulit ang presyo ng bigas. Knowing na malapit ang December, alam mo na mga business minded per people, no? Ganon talaga. So yun na kabibig ang ating latest libak-libak for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video para yung mga nasasabi ba si PRRD, ginamit lang niya ang AGK para yung mga kontra niya ay ma-control niya at tawag dito sa bisaya makabaw si Duterte. Hindi, merong listahan talaga na nandun ang mga pangalan. Sabi pa nga ni Barbers na believe siya sa narco list. Yun na kabibig. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video para sa mga latest trending news na ating pag-uusapan. Bye everyone. See you next time.